So, people, what you're about to see is the latest trailer for ARK Survival Evolved Virtual Reality. This has been long touted. It was one of the first things they put in a blog on the PlayStation website a year ago when they announced ARK was coming to consoles, that they were looking to put it with virtual reality. Now, of course, the dream is to have it like Jurassic Park. I can't believe Jurassic Park aren't suing Sony for ripping them off, or ARK and Wildcard. But of course they are owned by the same company, I do believe. I think Sony has some vestige in Jurassic Park, so that's why they can get away with this kind of stuff. It's not their only idea. Jurassic World and the films that spawn it aren't the only people ever to make a dinosaur game or a dinosaur movie, but it looks very, very, very ripped off from the movie. But it's meant to have the ARK Survival Evolved feel to it. So this is definitely different from what they thought of last year. In the blog post they imagined it playing ARK in just a regular survival VR setting, but here you can see it's clearly a unique experience designed for the PlayStation VR. It's not only PlayStation though, it is coming out to the HTC Vive. I'm not going to lie, I can't get too excited about virtual reality. I've yet to try it, I don't know what it's like, but from everything I've read, it's a bit of a gimmick for me. I can't see it being something that I would put on my channel, as it's very hard for you to really truly experience the feel. And so if you can't see the game exactly how I'm seeing it, I sometimes worry about what's the point in doing a Let's Play. You know, when we play games and do Let's Plays, it's because you can go and play that game. If you can go and try that game, or maybe you can't play that game, you can at least watch and you know it's the same experience. But with this kind of thing, it's really not the same experience. It might be cool to try out. If I can manage to get to any game shows next year, I'm hoping I'll have some of this about. As ever, we don't know exactly, I don't think there's a release date, maybe it'll pop up at the end of it. It's the first time I'm watching this trailer as well, so sorry I'm blabbing all over it. But I'll leave a link down below, you can go and check out the trailer for yourself. Oh, run girl, run! Yeah, it could be interesting. If that was real true life ARK, you know you would be getting your axe out right now and attacking that T-Rex. It's coming soon. There wasn't much ARK labelling in that at all. It definitely wasn't the ARK Survival Experience 2017. And of course guys, invariably lots of you will be wondering how can they work on yet another game when they still haven't finished Survival Evolved. So Jeremy of course has defended his position straight away, putting on Twitter regarding ARK Park, we're working on PSVR for ARK Survival Evolved separately. Xbox patch for your information is in Microsoft's hands, hoping for release tomorrow. I don't know how to read that. I don't know if that's reading they're working on a more traditional game of Survival Evolved but in VR and ARK Park is something completely different, or it means that it is the same game. I think that means they're two different games. I think they're trying to say that ARK Park is going to be a separate game and the PSVR for ARK Survival Evolved will be worked on separately. So it does, yeah, maybe it is. Maybe it's the tech demo. It feels like it could be a tech demo that they launched a PS4 to get the game onto the console. Maybe it's the other way round. Maybe PS4 said, look, you come on board, we'll put your game on the store right now if you make us ARK Park. So that could be something else. They have had some big high up meetings. A little while ago they travelled all the way, I do believe, to Japan to talk to some of the Sony X. And that's when they came back and confirmed stuff, putting tweets out on Twitter that PS4 was coming soon for ARK Survival Evolved. So interesting. I'll follow that a little bit, guys. I'll give you a heads up as anything comes up, but you know, it's not really my remit. I'm not that bothered about virtual reality. I'm not about to run out and get a virtual reality kit right now. One last little bit of thing though, while we're here, he's updated that the update for the PS4's big first content update is Monday. If you checked out my first news video earlier, I told you guys that the Xbox and PS4 update were not exactly the same and they weren't releasing exactly the same date. Xbox is coming tomorrow, that's procedurally generated ARKs, new caves, new dinosaurs, and it looks like the PlayStation first big content update is coming on Monday. Now ETA, that's expected time of arrival. For all you long time ARK fans, you'll know that means it's going to probably hit on probably Wednesday next week. So that's what I'm going to put my money on. And just to show you the feedback that we can sometimes get from developers, Jat is the community manager, so for all you PS4 owners, you may not know who these are, but lots of you on Xbox have followed the devs for a long time now. But Jat is the community manager. We had a good old discussion earlier today about ETAs, and about whether or not the company, ARK Wildcard Studios, shouldn't necessarily put ETAs if they're not realistic. So yeah, it was a bit in depth. If you want to go and check that out, you can do. We disagreed, but it's good to have constructive feedback, and it's good that at least we can get some feedback from some of the devs. They do give a lot of feedback in their ways. They do Q&As, and they do the community crunch every week, much more than any other games, you know, that normally are in early access. Well, I wouldn't say early access because lots of games do this now, actually. They do let you know. Big games like Call of Duty, GTA, you know, they're not going to necessarily give you updates. But of course, these companies need people to support them because they're still fledgling companies. They're still fledgling games makers. There's no guarantee their game will carry on being the success it's going to be. So talking to people and talking to fans and talking to content creators is important. Giving feedback as well to developers is important. And I am not one to be a sycophant or fanboy. I support ARK massively. Like I said it before, time and time again, I will support them all the times I can. But you know what? I'm also one of their biggest critics at times. But I do it constructively. I don't do it in a ranty way. Well, sometimes I do. But I try and let them know if I think there's a solution to what they should be doing. So, like I said, it got pretty in depth. Me, Jat, and my good friend, the cheeky one, 67. Go and give him a follow. Go and tell him Jade sent you, and that'll cheer him up. That'll make his day. Especially as he's only got 12 followers. Man, he needs some more followers. Go and help him. Charity follow. Go and follow Kirk M Daily right now. So there we go, guys. Just a bit of information about, obviously, ARK Survival Evolved coming very, very soon for virtual reality. Well, not very soon. Next year. So probably 2018 by the time we actually see it. It could be interesting. You guys let me know what you think. Are you ready for virtual reality? Would you rather they concentrate on just the core game? How do you feel about estimated time of arrivals? Would you prefer it if they only told us when the updates were ready to go? Or do you still like that they give us a rough estimate of when the updates are ready? As ever, let me know in the comment section down below. I will try and answer as many as I possibly can. Last one from me, because I've got you all here now. I'm doing a charity live stream event. I'm going to be doing a little video on Saturday giving you guys information. But please, please, please go and check out my Twitter feed. Go and check this out. I'm going to start putting this on all my videos as well. I really want help with this, guys. We're going to do a charity live stream because you know what, guys? We are fast approaching 10,000 subscribers. We're on 9,250. I've been averaging between 100 and 200 subscribers a day. So I hope that we hit 10,000 subscribers next week. That would be an amazing achievement, an amazing bit of progress, and it would be lovely for Christmas. So I decided to do something more than just a bog standard Q&A session. You know, things like Q&As, set-up tours, I can do them anytime. I don't need to celebrate something. That's not celebrating. That's not really giving you something different. And even just a bog-standard live stream I don't think is particularly great. I'd like to see more YouTubers doing something different. Doesn't have to be for charity. Could be something unique. Even challenges are a little bit old. They're funny. They can be funny. So challenges are good. At least you get to see a different side of a YouTuber, especially if you're doing like a reaction challenge or they're doing just some crazy mad stunt. So maybe that would be something I'll do in the future. But it's Christmas. I think it's the best time of the year to remember that not everyone is as well off as you. You know, you may not have much, but sometimes there's children in the world that don't have as much as even you. You'll be lucky if you've got a console. Some kids don't even have a shirt on their backs, even have food to eat at Christmas. So I'm raising some charity funds for Save the Children. All the proceeds from my YouTube channel on that day will go towards the charity. Any money I earn through my Patreon website and any revenue on any of my videos for that day will go to the Patreon, will go to the charity. As well as that, I'm trying to get hold of some raffle prizes so that you guys can donate and you guys can take part. So please go and visit this link on my Twitter feed. I'll start putting it on my videos as well. It really does matter. If you can't donate, if you're not old enough to donate, you haven't got any money at all, you know, even $1 would be amazing. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? If 9,222 subscribers right now all gave $1, that would be incredible. But I know that won't happen. What you can do is tweet the shit out of this. Anytime you see me tweet this, anytime you see me put this on Instagram, or just share the video that I'm going to put out on Saturday with all the information about the live stream, please, please, please share the crap out of all this stuff. You know, more than anything else. You don't have to share any of my other content if you never do normally, but please, please, please share this. The more people we get watching, the more revenue it will generate on that day. Even if you can't watch the live stream on that day, go and check out my video. So I'm going to announce the date once we hit 10,000 subscribers. And whatever day I do it, even if you can't catch the live stream, just by clicking on some of my videos and watching some of the adverts during the video, instead of fast forwarding it, will go towards making more money for charity. And it's really important to me, guys. I really want to give something back for all the support you guys have been showing me. You know, it's been an incredible year. I uploaded my first ARK video a year ago. I uploaded it, I think, on December the 20th. So it's fast approaching in 5 days. A whole year of ARK content. You know, I've grown from 600 subscribers in that year, maybe even less, maybe 500 subscribers, to 9,000. And the incredible support you've given me the last couple of months has been just fantastic. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Without you guys making this number massive and making my views massive, I wouldn't even be able to do something like this, because it just wouldn't be worth it, because I couldn't give enough money. So like I said, all money I'll be earning on that day that I live stream will be going to charity. So please, please, please help me, help me, help me. Share the crap out of all my content on that day. And that is it. Sorry about that, guys. Rambling video and just all sorts going on. I'm pretty sick. I'm dosed up on lots of bloody medicine. I'm going to try and do a Let's Play. Forgive me if it comes out just a little bit rough. I will see you guys very soon. Peace. I don't know why I said peace there. I fucking hate that word. Who says peace nowadays? I'm out of here. Laters.